Welcome back to AutoBig8, the channel that brings you in-depth reviews, breakdowns, and insights into the world's most powerful machines, so whether they're on 2 wheels, 4 wheels, or tracked and armored for combat. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe and tap that notification bell so you never miss an update on the coolest, most powerful, and most high-tech vehicles in the world. Today, we're diving deep into a beast that defines modern Chinese military power, the 2025 version of the Type 99A main battle tank, China's most advanced and heavily upgraded armored war machine. And yes, we're also going to talk about the estimated price tag that comes with one of the most formidable tanks on the planet. Now, when you hear the term Type 99A, what you're looking at is not just a tank. You're looking at a symbol of China's military modernization and ambition to rival the very best in armored warfare, including American M1 Abrams and Russian T-90M tanks. First introduced in the early 2000s, the original Type 99 was already a big leap for the People's Liberation Army, but over the years it has been systematically upgraded to become the Type 99A, which as of 2025 now represents the cutting edge of Chinese ground warfare. From the outside, the 2025 Type 99A looks futuristic and intimidating. The hull and turret are designed for both offensive power and survivability in today's complex battlefields. The sloped armor, composite materials, and reactive armor blocks give it a robust silhouette that's as much about performance as it is about psychological warfare. Standing in front of a Type 99A, you immediately get the sense that it was built to dominate in both urban conflict and traditional open warfare. Let's talk about the armor first. The 2025 model now uses an enhanced modular composite armor package combined with the latest generation of explosive reactive armor, or ERA. This setup is specifically optimized to counter modern threats like tandem charge warheads, armor-piercing fin-stabilized discarding sabot rounds, and even loitering drones. The tank is also equipped with a laser warning receiver and active protection system designed to jam or destroy incoming guided missiles, making it incredibly difficult to knock out in a single hit. In the evolving battlefield environment where drones and smart munitions are becoming more common, this kind of protection isn't just a nice-to-have, it's essential. Powering this giant is an upgraded 1,500 horsepower diesel engine, which is one of the most powerful tank engines in operation today. This engine gives the Type 99 a top speed of around 50 miles per hour on road and 30 off-road, which is fast for something that weighs nearly 60 tons. It's paired with a hydromechanical transmission system and a torsion bar suspension that allows for surprisingly smooth maneuverability in rough terrain. That's crucial in modern warfare where agility can often make the difference between survival and destruction. Now let's move to firepower, which is where this machine really earns its reputation. The main gun on the 2025 Type 99A is a 125mm smoothbore cannon that can fire a variety of ammunition types, including UPFSTs, heat, and high explosive fragmentation shells. It's fully stabilized, meaning it can accurately engage targets while the tank is moving at full speed. But that's not all. This tank can also launch anti-tank guided missiles directly through its main gun, giving it a reach of over 5 kilometers against enemy armor. Imagine a main battle tank that can accurately hit and destroy another tank before it even gets within firing range. That's the level of combat superiority the Type 99A is aiming for. The fire control system has been overhauled in the 2025 variant as well. It now includes an advanced thermal imaging system, laser rangefinder, and automatic target tracking. This system allows the commander and gunner to share targeting data in real time, enabling fast reaction times and more accurate firing under all conditions, day or night, rain or shine, sandstorm or snowfall. The computer on board assists in calculating everything from range and wind speed to target movement, meaning the gunner just needs to lock on, fire, and watch the enemy disappear in smoke. Secondary armament includes a coaxial 7.62mm machine gun and a remotely operated 12.7mm heavy machine gun mounted on the roof for anti-aircraft and infantry suppression roles. This remote weapon station can be controlled from inside the tank, meaning the crew doesn't have to expose themselves to hostile fire. As conflicts increasingly take place in urban or mixed environments, that feature alone can be a lifesaver. Speaking of the crew, the 2025 Type 99A is operated by 3 personnel: commander, gunner, and driver. The autoloader system eliminates the need for a 4th crew member, which not only saves space but also makes the vehicle slightly lighter and more compact than Western counterparts like the M1 Abrams. The interior has been redesigned to improve ergonomics, crew comfort, and digital integration. It's not luxurious by any means, but for a military vehicle, it's surprisingly advanced. The tank's command interface uses touch screens, multifunctional displays, and even voice command systems in Mandarin, reflecting China's move toward smart warfare platforms. Communication and networking have also been major areas of upgrade. The 2025 Type 99A is fully integrated into the PLA's battle management systems, meaning it can operate in a networked warfare environment. It can share data with drones, infantry, other tanks, and command centers. This isn't just a tank anymore, it's part of a high-tech war ecosystem, making it more than just a blunt force weapon. It's a node in a wider, smarter digital battlefield. Let's talk a little about mobility and logistics. While it's powerful and agile, the Type 99A does have some limitations. Its high power-to-weight ratio and relatively heavy frame make it fuel-hungry. It consumes a large amount of diesel per kilometer, especially in rugged terrain. That means in a long drawn-out conflict, it would require robust fuel supply lines. Additionally, due to its size and weight, it can't be airlifted by most Chinese transport aircraft, which means it needs to be moved by rail or heavy transport vehicles when being deployed across long distances. Now on to the real question that many of you have been waiting for: how much does this tank cost? While official numbers are obviously classified and vary depending on the specific configuration and whether it's an export model or for domestic use, defense analysts estimate the cost of a 2025 Type 99A main battle tank to be in the range of $6 to $8 million per unit. That's somewhat cheaper than a top-tier Western tank like the M1 Abrams CEP-3, which can cost upwards of $10 million, but more expensive than older Russian tanks or even the Chinese Type 96. It's important to note that price is only part of the equation. The real value comes from performance versus cost, and the Type 99A seems to strike a balance between affordability and advanced capabilities. For countries looking to modernize their armored forces but can't afford Western tanks or prefer not to rely on Russian imports, the Type 99A may look like an attractive option if China ever opens it for export in the future. So where does the 2025 Type 99A stand in the global tank hierarchy? It's definitely among the top. While it might not be as combat-proven as the American Abrams or as heavily exported as the Russian T-Series tanks, it holds its own in terms of firepower, protection, speed, and tech. And with each upgrade, it's becoming a more dangerous and reliable tool for modern warfare. From deterrence to full-on battle, this tank is a core part of China's armored punch. But even as the world watches the Type 99A with caution and respect, military analysts continue to debate whether it truly matches the battlefield resilience of tanks like the Leopard 2A7 or the Israeli Merkava. one big difference is experience. The PLA has not engaged in major tank warfare in recent decades, so its battlefield effectiveness remains untested in real-world combat. But then again, the sheer investment, technology, and modernization suggest that this tank is not a paper tiger, it's the real deal. China's military doctrine is also shifting. The Type 99A is not a tank for guerrilla warfare or peacekeeping missions. It's a machine built for high-intensity, high-speed mechanized warfare, particularly against technologically advanced opponents. Whether or not it ever has to prove itself in that kind of conflict is a different story, but the capability is there. And that's what makes it such a key piece in the PLA's arsenal. As of 2025, reports suggest that hundreds of Type 99A tanks are already deployed with elite armored divisions across China. These units are being continuously trained in combined arms warfare, using the Type 99A in coordination with infantry fighting vehicles, drones, and electronic warfare platforms. It's clear that China is not just building advanced tanks, but also developing the doctrine and strategy to use them effectively. There are also rumors of further upgrades coming in the near future. These might include even more advanced reactive armor, AI-assisted target acquisition, and hybrid electric propulsion for stealthier movement in lower heat signatures. Whether these rumors become reality or not, one thing is clear: the Type 99A is here to stay, and it's going to keep evolving. So what do you think? Does the 2025 Type 99A match up to Western tanks? Would you consider it the tank of the future, or is it still playing catch-up with the big players? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the world's most powerful armored vehicles, don't forget to like the video, share it, and hit that subscribe button for more amazing content from Auto Big 8. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next near wherever the machines of the future are rolling. Stay safe, stay curious, and keep your engines running.